Hi, this is Michael Cryer here at CVIS 2025. I'm here with Dr. Raj Tayal. Dr. Tayal, how's the conference going so far?
I think it's been amazing so far. It's been a really good mix of some didactics, reviewing some of the latest clinical trials, but also with a very patient-centric kind of cutting-edge, clinically applicable format. So, some of the cases that were shown today that were live cases weren't your bread and butter cases. They were things that we see in the community that no one really knows exactly what to do with. So I think it's really good. It's really applicable information for the rest of us that are out in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't mind, let me pick your brain a little bit on the future of cardiology. Where do you think complex coronary disease is going to go here in the next 5 years?
That's a great question. There's so much focus on prevention and kind of management medically from an overall perspective. But what we know is people are getting older, they're getting sicker, there's more calcium, there's just much more disease. The overall population is aging dramatically. So I expect things just to get harder and more complicated. So, I think it's important that we all get together, exchange ideas, exchange experiences, and prepare each other to be faced with some of the most complicated scenarios that we've seen.
Yeah, that's I completely agree. When it comes to valve disease, what do you think the next big breakthrough is going to be?
Well, I mean, obviously, right now, there's a lot of emphasis and excitement around the tricuspid space, right? With T-TIR just kind of finally being approved and Evoke now being commercially approved and applicable to a lot of different centers. I think the big shot on goal remains the mitral space. It's the biggest valve. It's by far the most prevalent valvular heart disease that there is. And we don't have one solid shot on goal yet. I think there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of excitement. But I think it makes it exciting because, it's going to take a combination of multiple different forms and iterations of technology to find a suitable kind of therapy for it. And I think it's a very exciting time to be in the field and help work through that. There's been a lot of pioneering work that's been done by a lot of the people here at CVIS. And it's all built on decades of experience. So I think it's an awesome time, but clearly the mitral and tricuspid space are where we're all focused now.
That's a great point. If you don't mind me asking one last question,
Sure.
what advice do you have for early career interventional and structural cardiologists?
That's a great question. Looking back on my career, I took the lowest paying job I was offered out of fellowship because it was a remote job in the middle of like central Virginia because of volume. And, when you have volume, you're not desperate to do procedures, you're desperate to take care of people. And when you do the right thing for people, you kind of build a reputation, you gain confidence in your skills, and your word is all you have in your professional career and in life. And as you stay true to that, I think that your career will just catapult itself. So never do anything for the dollars, never do anything for the sheer sake of doing something or rushing to be the first in man to try to do something, or try this wild new procedure because you saw it on YouTube, or some of these video recordings where people are doing these crazy triple Sesame Lampoon septal alcohol ablation TMBRs. Probably not the best first case for you to try, but staying in a comfort zone and building your confidence, building your repertoire, I think are all really, really important things. And building on those steady foundational building blocks of experience and procedural volume, I think helps everyone get to a better level.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.